Hey you guys, good morning. Welcome back to the Mountain Boarding Show. I am joined by Gina Duffy. Once again, it's so nice to have you here. How have you been?
I'm great. Thanks for having us back.
Oh, sure.
Chelsea.
And I love it because you guys are still going strong through the summer. We've talked a lot about your winter line and some really amazing stuff that you guys have going on. But man, you're keeping it going pretty well through the summer. I like that. And you brought some of your ambassadors and folks with you that really represent your brand so well. Introduce who we have here with us this morning.
Well, we have Dee Spencer. She is a pro flowboarder, and she's one of our newly signed sponsored athletes.
Excellent.
And then we have Haley Steed, who is one of our awesome ambassadors, and she does a lot of modeling for us. And she's also in the medical field.
Excellent.
So we're super proud of her.
Well, fantastic. Ladies, thank you for being here with Gina and myself this morning. Nice to have you all. Let's talk for a moment for those who may have not heard of you yet, which you should have, because what you're doing for women out there when it comes to riding is just phenomenal. I'm surprised something like this hasn't been done before. And so give me a brief overview of what kicked you off into She Shreds and how this has been a pretty, exponential rise, I think, for She Shreds.
Yeah, we've gained so much momentum, and a lot of thanks to you guys for having us on all the time. But just moving here to the mountains of Utah from downtown Chicago, I was in these action sports every day, which is one of my passions. And I just noticed, being in these sports every day, there was a big gap as far as what's available for females, as far as gear, apparel, and just inspiration and camaraderie and sisterhood. Wow. So the idea of She Shreds came to me, and we went for it, and we're about 1.5 years in, and we've got great momentum, and we keep going strong.
I still can't believe that only 1.5 years in, and the way you guys are involved in the community and with women in general is quite phenomenal. Dee, I wanted to ask you, you are a pro flowboarder, which is kind of cool. I mean, I'll be honest, I was like, wow, I didn't know that existed, because is it relatively new or not, or am I just thinking that?
No, I've been actually in the sport for over 7 years. My husband's been in it for 13.
That's incredible.
Wow. So yeah, it's still an up and coming sport. They do have a national tour, and then they have usually worlds, which last year it went as far as Abu Dhabi. So
describe what flowboarding is.
So it's kind of like indoor surfing is the best way to describe it. It's a synthetic wave that it's pushed over. It's like a trampoline surface that like water's pushed over. So you can do carving, you can do skateboard tricks, you can do like 360s, and it's nice because when you fall, it doesn't hurt as bad.
Oh,
we love
thank you. Yeah. And we're looking at some of that right here, right now. This is, you guys do ladies' nights at Ogden Flow Rider, which Dee, you coach these sessions. What gave you that idea? That's pretty fun.
Well, we originally had the ladies' night up at Powder Mountain, and I've noticed so many girls were into it, and I was like, man, that would be really awesome if I could get this many girls into flowboarding, because there's not many in the sport, and it's it's always good to grow the community. So I was like,
wonderful.
I went to Gina and I was like, hey, I don't know if this is possible. And they jumped right on it.
She's like all over. She's like,
all over.
Please, let's do this. That's excellent. Yeah, Gina, tell me what it's like to be involved with ladies like this. I mean, clearly they have like that passion for what they're doing. It's wonderful that you guys have been able to be connected in the way that you are.
I mean, these girls inspire me every single day. Being able to work with girls like this from all over the world is just incredibly amazing, and they bring me these awesome ideas. One thing that was great about flowboarding, we thought it was a great segue from snow into summer. A great mud season sport that you could do indoors while the weather's still kind of deciding what it's going to do.
I know, right? Decide already.
Before it gets warm enough, to get on the water and on the boat. So I thought it was a fantastic idea, and it's also a great, different, fun way to get your workout in too.
Oh, I love that.
And it's super fun. It's actually really addictive.
Yeah, I believe it. Look at what we're watching here right now. And I wanted to ask Haley, so you are a snowboard ambassador for She Shreds.
Yeah.
You've done the flow riding. Have you tried it yet?
Yeah, I tried it a few times before ladies' night, but Dee's definitely helping me get a lot better, and it's a lot funner.
Tell me about how maybe the connection between snowboarding and flowboarding.
It's actually really different. It's like kind of similar, like based on like how you're standing and stuff, but besides that, it's pretty
Well, it's
different.
probably fun because it makes you work those different muscles that kind of keep you on that edge that you want as you move back into ski season.
Yeah, definitely. I need something that's going to keep me in shape the whole time.
You're like, I need some help, and there's where I've got it out. That's very cool. Tell me more about what you enjoy most about being an ambassador for She Shreds.
I just like meeting all the new girls. It's so much fun. Like I used to always ride with guys, so now it's fun to find some girls that actually ride and can keep up.
That's very cool, and that's one big part of what you've done with Snow Basin, to create this environment, this space where ladies can come out and do this together, as opposed to, I mean, we love our guy friends, but let's be honest, we want to do it with the girls sometimes.
You know what? It's just, there's something different about riding with a group of girls versus riding with the guys. You know, riding with girls, it just brings a lot more fun energy to the sport. When you're riding with guys, I feel like, you know, you're always trying to keep up with them, and you gotta, you know, keep up with them and prove something.
Yeah.
And you know,
you guys know what I'm talking
they know
about.
because you know they ride with guys who are really great, and sometimes you just want to have fun and laugh, and you know, you fall and you laugh at each other, and it's okay, and you just have a great time, and that's what it's really about. It's just really a different energy and a really fun energy, and it's really bonding as well.
Very cool. And as part of that, of course, they have some cool gear. Let's talk about some of these items that you've got behind us. This is more of like a summerish line. Tell me what we got here.
So this is our latest spring line, and you know, we went with a really fun color palette that had, you know, some neutrals with just some pops of color to keep it fun for spring and summer. You see the girls have some of their fun stuff on.
Nice.
We have a really lightweight sweatshirt that is so great for the Utah weather right now. It's just a little bit heavier than a t-shirt, so it's cozy, but you know, it keeps you cool. And then Haley's wearing our Live Free sleeveless tee, and that's kind of one of our saying. We like to say, be brave, be bold, live free, shred on. And one thing with shredding, it just gives you a sense of freedom, and so we like to echo that in our design and things that we talk about. One thing that we have that's really cool this season, we have our windbreaker here, which is windproof and water resistant. And it also folds up into that front pocket, so it becomes this little tiny thing.
I love things like that.
I know,
like travel friendly.
How
We need
fun
somebody.
is that?
I mean, as a girl, I don't know if that's just a girl thing, but I pack so much.
Right.
And whenever anything I can make smaller like that, oh, this is brilliant.
I know.
So you can tell a woman runs this company.
It's all about the convenience and layering. So it's great for hiking and camping and days on the boat where maybe it gets a little cooler. And then one thing that we thought would be fun and different for spring summer is doing you know, like this jersey material, which is great for if you're on the boat. It's kind of a different little like cover up, if you will, but still lets your skin breathe, and you can actually wear it in the water and it dries off really quickly, almost instantly.
Well, that's one thing when we were setting these up, that really stuck out to me. Like, that's different. That is so cute. I love it.
And then you're also, it kind of makes you feel like you're on the She Shreds team.
Yes.
Team She Shreds. So it's really fun. And then for this season, we also did our long sleeve rash guard, which is awesome for flow rider, which is awesome for the boat, and stand-up paddleboarding, you know, things like that. We have our in-motion shorts that are great for
those look so nice.
Pretty much anything.
So comfortable.
Running, wakeboarding, flowboarding. They can get wet. They dry off really quick. They're also, we have our logo in a reflective material, so also a little safety. You know, if you're running at night or things like very early in the morning.
She thinks about these things. About these wonderful. I know they have the smaller sizes too up top.
We always do some stuff for the little shredders because they're out there and they're so much fun, and it's so fun to see them get into these sports at such a young age. So
excellent.
We always do a little something for the.
And of course, you have the hats
ones
as well. I love all the variations on the logo and the theme you've got going. Pretty
some
cool.
Different stuff. We always try and come up with something a little different, a little fresh. So
very good.
Keep it exciting.
Well, how do we get over to Ogden to enjoy some coaching from Dee? How do we get in on this?
All you have to do is show up at Ogden Flow Rider.
I don't have to like register or anything.
No,
what?
You
That's
just
cool.
show.
She made it so easy for us.
Just show
That's
up.
Amazing.
You show up. It's from 6 to 9. So basically they have a great price for the ladies. It's $15, so it's
Nice.
basically $5 an hour.
Okay.
We have obviously the free coaching from Dee for 3 hours. We have a free raffle, and it's just a great time. The girls have a blast, and we have ages from, I think, 4 to 40 something that show up. So it's a
I
good
love
time.
that range and ladies that you
It's
have
so
come
fun.
out there. That's wonderful.
We
And
love
like I
it.
said, the bonding that's created, and of course, giving us that space to just have fun together. I mean, we
Exactly.
need more of that. So thank you so much. Reminds me when we go online to find some of your line here.
Always sheshreds.co. It's .co.
Yes.
And actually today, in honor of being on Park City TV, we have a 20% off promo
Oh my gosh.
code. Just put
Get
in
on that, you guys.
PCTV at checkout, and you'll get
Okay.
20% off any of the She Shreds items.
That's
Especially
incredible.
even the new line. So
Nice.
it's really exciting. We're
Well,
happy to do
Gina,
that.
thank you.
Well,
That's
thank
so
you,
kind of you to do
Kelsey.
that for our viewers and for you guys to be here. I know you drove out a little ways here, so thank you for taking the
We
time
love
here
it.
this morning. Such a pleasure to have you ladies both here. And thank you to Haley and Dee as well. So thanks a lot, Gina.
Thanks, Kelsey.
We should give a shout out to Tony as well for helping out behind the scenes. All right, we'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Much more coming at you right here on the Mountain Morning Show.